Hello. Hello. And good morning. Welcome, Rashers. Hello, how you doing this a beautiful Monday morning? Oh, yes, it's Monday. I know. Oh, Monday. But we get to start it together and have some fun. Maybe laugh at some idiots and have a good time. Start the day off with a bang, Hezokuai style. How y'all doing today? Let's see who's all here, shall we? Let's see. We got News Now Enemy. What's up? Hiya, peoples. Yay. Lord KJW. What's up? Nancy Marcho. Hello. Welcome. And Anna. Hello. How you doing? All right. Let's see who else we got. Cliff Hickson in the house. What's up, Cliff? All right. Let's see. Little Chihuahua, Big World's in the house. What's up, Little Chihuahua? Yeah. Okay, JW, Cliff Hickson, Nancy Marcho. Colrack. Oh, sorry.
Colrack. Oh, wrong one.
Colrack. Sorry.
Anyway, News Now Enemy, Lord KJW, Colrack, Little Chihuahua and Anna, Cliff Hickson, what's up? B Barnes II, of course, good to see you as always. Great to have you here. Let's see, and Anna, P Barnes II, Colrack, Nancy Marcho, what's up? P Barnes II, Little Chihuahua, Nancy. Luna Nights, what's up, Luna? Good to see ya. Hello, Sam I am. Good morning. What's up? Salacious, of course, is in the house. All right. Lee Barnes got to fill his water bottle. Sam I am. What's up, Salacious? Let's see who else. Heck is in the house. What's up? How's things in Australia? All righty. Have some kangaroo steaks for dinner tonight. Oh, look at that picture. What's up, Jerry? Forgiving Jerry in the house tonight. Sam I am. Dino's in the house. What's up, Dino? Good to see you. As always, great to have you here. All you guys, Space Truckers in the house. Our resident Deep Purple fan. What's up? Pack Forgiving Jerry, Scott Ammo, right up yours. Sam I am, Space Trucker, Cliff Hickson. Who else? Someone talking about LeBron James or something. I'm just kind of half reading it while I'm going through. Press that like button. You know it. Luna Nights, P Buds, Graham Grayfiend's in the house. What's up? Good morning. Good to see you. What's up? I didn't need the okay. Yeah, I actually read that earlier. Little Chihuahua, Big World, P Barnes, Salacious. Let's see. Hold on. Forgiving Jerry, Graham Garfield, Grayfiend. Let's see. Oh my goodness, who else is here? What's up? Rube Maximilian. What's up? Good to see you. Great to have you here once again. Oh, Jeff despises frauditors. Good morning. Good to see you. Right up yours. What up, Hez? What up? Texas Tim. What's up? Good to see you. Let's see who's up. Oh, Ravenwing. What's up? Good to see you. Glad to have you here again. Weed Skador's in the house. What's up? Pat Dagler's in the house. What's up, Billy Yank? All right. Oh, I love it. Seeing so many wonderful people here every morning always makes me so happy. And oh my goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We got a $5 super chat from Right Up Yours. Appreciate your time and enjoyed your company on Friday. Thanks for coming by. Start the week off right. And as you know, not only does that put your name in the raffle for this month, but it also entitles you to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Love it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Salacious Demos Nation, what's up? Good to see you. B Bonds, Raven Wing. Let's see who else. Tequila Kid, what's up? All right. Luna Nights. Space Trucker, Debos Nation, Forgiving Jerry, Plausible Reliability. All right, brewing coffee, you know it. Yeah, I got my coffee right here, a big old cup. I ain't fooling around, man. I gotta stay awake. Fall asleep during the show, that'd be terrible. And Banana's been doing that. He just go live for 12 hours and just fall asleep, film himself sleeping. Fun times. Debos Nation, Edward Ketelier, what's up? Back off from the Welsh News Network. Good morning. Good to see you. Great to have you here. Texas Tim and Nancy. All right, I think that's it. We're caught up for the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. For those of you, if any of you missed the Saturday show, it was a great time. Mark Stout had to get out early, but we ended up watching the New Tones Over Thinks It video, which was kind of an emotional experience. And then Mrs. Schrodinger's cat, Nicole, she showed up for a while in the chat. We were having fun talking to her, and we were talking about the cards and stuff. We had a good time. It was a good show. Saturday's always a great show, no matter what. Um, my co-host for Auditor News Network is brilliant. She helps a lot, makes it all easy. Um, we weren't able to get the Radical Britney bit either, but it was okay because we made up for it because we got a new bit from the Graham and Bob show. So thank you, Graham. Thank you, Graham, for that because we needed the extra bit um, to balance everything out. And then, of course, we had the good old fashioned Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. And of course, our douche canoe of the day was SGV News. Yes, yes. The man we love to hate. What's up, Roisin? Hello, welcome. Frauditor News Network is awesome. Yes, she is. We love her. She's a great help. She I mean she talks to me all the time. Like she really loves the Saturday show. Like, cause sometimes I almost feel bad, like I'm asking somebody to co-host for me, like I'm making someone do work. No, she loves doing it. She loves the Saturday show. It's like her favorite thing every week. And so, hey, cool. And and you could tell, like if she's having fun, you just feel, you're having fun with her. It's all good stuff. Love it. It's a great time. If any of you guys don't watch my Saturday show with Frauditor News Network, you got to check it out. We're a good pair of coconuts. And then for those of you who saw the video that I did last week where I had my frauditor voodoo doll, News Now Voodoo, actually go and audit a post office. I caught him. He's under house arrest. I've got that bracelet on his ankle I put there. But he snuck out and he did a post office audit. Shame on you, buddy. Um, but somebody already, oh, who the heck was it? There's already a video of someone covering his audit, like the way we cover auditor videos, covering that video. It's hilarious. Um, John Anderson, what's up? Oh no. Yes, it's Monday. The nightmare of days off is over. Oh, that's brilliant. Yes. You know what that's like? That's something SpongeBob would say. He's like, "What do you mean there's no work today? What am I supposed to do all day? If I don't have to go to work, I don't know what's going to happen to me." Oh man, that's great. Great stuff. Great stuff. Um so anyway, um let's I kind of want to get right into it. The weekend there wasn't a lot of crazy stuff going on. But K-Far or Blackheart Knight had it. Yeah. Actually, no. Blackheart Knight, because he's my guest this Saturday. So Blackheart Knight, it was on Blackheart Knight's channel where he actually took my video of the voodoo doll doing it and did it like he was making fun of a real frauditor video. It was mwah. It was brilliant. I love it, love it, love it. Um I'm sorry. I had so much fun filming that. Like you guys have no idea. Like just Gina Lehu, what's up? Had to get my coffee. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. We're just starting. We're just starting. I was just telling the story about how much fun I had filming the frauditor video with News Now Voodoo. Um it was kind of weird at first. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, just think about it. I'm a grown man walking into a post office with a doll in my hand, right? And like filming and talking to him while I'm walking through the post office. It was a little weird at first, but um nobody really even seemed to notice or care. I think because people walk into the post office with weird things all the time that they're going to mail to somebody. So maybe that's what people thought it was. I don't know. Um, I did end up getting to a couple conversations with some people, and everyone was cool. I did ask one guy if he wanted to be in the video, and he said no. But I was telling him, "Oh, come on, you can slap around the doll and tell him to stop filming you." And he's like, "No, no, no, I can't, I can't." He was at work, and he didn't want to. He wasn't a post office employee. He was just a random person who stopped in there on his lunch break, and he was in his uniform for his job, and he didn't want to, you know, be representing his company. Um, Yes, of course, of course. Definitely post a link to that video. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because it probably no. Okay, let me just say this. I'm trying to figure out what I want News Now Voodoo's next target to be. He's under house arrest. He's not supposed to go, but I have a feeling he's going to try and hit something else soon. So I'm trying to figure out what it's going to be because he won't tell me. So I've been looking into it, and there's some things going on in the area that I could imagine him trying to audit. Like there's a town hall meeting tonight. I don't know, man. And then there's something with the volunteer firemen going on in a couple days. And there's a lot of stuff coming on at the end of the month. So I don't know. I think he's got a mind to try and audit some of these things, but I don't know, man. He won't tell me anything. I gotta try and figure it out and see what he's gonna end up doing. News Now Voodoo. Yeah, he's a brat, man. He's a punk. That's why he's under house arrest. If you remember, he took over this show a few weeks ago, and he's been under house arrest ever since. Um, yeah, look, see, Mark, I'll show you. See, I had to put this on his foot because he's under house arrest now, and then he went and he audited a post office, so I had to tase him to catch him and bring him back. Um, he is sneaky, that's for sure. Luna Knights, what's up? Um, maybe he needs an ankle bracelet. That's what this is. See, look, this isn't a normal part of the thing. I put this on him because he's under house arrest. That's how I put him under house arrest. Is I put this ankle bracelet on him. It just fell off. Uh, there you go. It's back on now. Back on where it belongs. Bratterton. He's such a poo poo head. Um, Tiny is getting tired of being audited. He's trying to hire Peck to represent him. Well, I guess it's anyone's better than Chili DeCastro, right? Anyway, I want to start the day with a Familia TV video. I haven't watched Familia in a minute, or at least not on the channel. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to check out one of his videos together. This is a good one, and it's about the Long Island audit on a mission to make government bow down to him for finding him guilty and making him look bad. This is good stuff. So let's go ahead and check it out together, shall we? Familia TV.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right, everyone. Hello and welcome back to the channel. All right, now, so my good friend Paul sent me a video, and Paul, thank you for the video. The video that Paul sent me deals with Sean Paul Reyes, aka Long Island Audit. Now, I try to stay away from going on his channel and looking at his videos because his videos just give me heartburn. Okay, just unfortunate that people are so easily fooled by this knucklehead here and believing that he's out there truly fighting for people's rights. And let me just say, guys, okay, because I hate the ideal that a lot of the subscribers that subscribe to him believe that we, the people that don't like what he's doing, or for some odd reason, we don't love freedom. We don't like freedom. We're siding up with the government. We're siding up with the law enforcement officers, and we're all against the people. Really? Come on now, because we are defending our government, okay, and we're defending the law enforcement officers that we put out there to protect us from those sick maniacs that are out there, okay. All of a sudden, we don't love freedom. Now, think about it, guys. The whole reason that people from other countries flock to the United States, The reason that the majority of the people flock to the United States is because, hey, this is the land of opportunity. This is the country where millions of people are living amongst each other, and we respect each other. Okay, think about the shit that goes on in those third world countries where you're walking down the street and you look at somebody sideways and they're quick to behead your ass. Okay, so here at least people respect each other. Now these frauditors, they're exploiting a loophole in the Constitution here, and they're using it as in my opinion, they're using it as a way of making a living off of it, and they're doing a good job at it, and they're turning people against the government. Now, I've said it in many videos where I don't have a problem with anybody who wants to hold the government accountable. I think that's a good thing. I understand that we have some crooked politicians in office and so on, but that's what the elections are for, no? When you have those politicians that you feel are not working on your behalf anymore, well, shit, when their term is up, you vote them out and you put the next person that you feel is there for your best interest. Okay, but let's take into consideration that these knuckleheads they go to these government locations and they're trying to force these employees that have no authority at all. Okay, they go to these locations and they want to force their way of thinking down their throat, whether they like it or not. And again, I'm going to say the small employee that's at that location whose job is to enforce those rules, and we all know the rules that there's no recording allowed. Okay, so in my opinion, damn it, if Reyes, okay, he's a big shark in these frauding community, right? If you would think his real intention was to make changes, okay, don't you think he would have went a long time ago to the people, the higher ups, talk to them, the ones with the authorities to either modify the rules or to remove the rules completely, right? But they don't do it. He doesn't do it. Why? Because and then well, he may get one video out of that interaction that he goes to explain why he feels those rules are violating people's rights, but and then that's it. What now? What's next? Okay. But the longer he continues to go to various locations and try to force his way of thinking down, let me remind you guys, he's trying to force his way of thinking down people's throats that don't have the authority to say, okay, I'm going to change this rule. You know?
So, first of all, I do want to comment on a couple of the things that he's saying right now, that Familia's saying. But before I get into that, I do want to mention that I got a super chat. Yeah, it's $5 from Jeff Despises Frauditors. Thank you so much. Long Island Girdle reminds me of a rodent, perhaps a gopher with a superiority complex. I can't quite place it yet. Oh, that's awesome. Jeff Despises Frauditors. Not only does that get your name added to the raffle for this month, but it also entitles you to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate the support. One of the things that I find fascinating about these guys, and he mentioned it, like for those of you who, hey, Michael X, what's up? Finally got up early enough to catch you on a live. Have a good day. You too. And make sure you drop a like. Everybody like the video. Um, Pay it forward. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Thank you. I will. I'll add that to the list for people that can't afford to enter the contest that want an entry. I'll put it in for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's another reason why I love my fans so much, because we support each other. We're a great community. Anyway, so for those of you who've been following me for a while, I think most of you at this point know that I know and I understand all of the logical, intellectual arguments for all of this stuff. But at this point, it's like, we've been through it so many times that I really tend to just go more with the comedy aspect of it, because we all know that they're going to misquote Poster 7. I don't have to explain what Poster 7 actually says again. If you don't know, you know, it says that the post office has the right to ask you not to film, right? It says you have the right to film unless asked not to, and they never read the second part, right? and all the CFRs they quote and this and that. And, if there's specific laws or regulations that come up, I'll talk about it or whatever. But at this point, you know, I don't even, I don't know. I guess it's like, I feel like, because watching this Familia, the way he was talking, it's almost like when you get these comments from pro frauditors, from their fans, sometimes it does make you feel defensive. I know because I get the comments too. And then you want to say, hey, wait a minute. I'm not saying I support bad cops. I'm not saying I support this. It's like, yeah, but you know what? You know what? You don't have to explain yourself. Because at this point, I think everyone in our community knows and understands that none of us like bad cops. None of us like corrupt politicians. But at the same time, walking around wobbling your phone in people's faces for no reason it has nothing to do with any of that. And it has no effect on any of that. Best case scenario, they win somebody taking down a no filming sign in a place that nobody wants to film in anyway. Who cares if you're allowed to film in the post office? Nobody wants to. Like, what's the big. Anyway, conspiracy music. Yes. Thank you for the $5 conspiracy music, and that does entitle you to a Hezokuai happy dance, as well as getting your name once again entered into the raffle for my cards. All right. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, man, these guys are getting. Well, we all know how out of control they are and have been for a long time, right? Um. Anyway, let's get back into it and see more of what Familia TV has to say about old Sean Paul Reyes, the douche canoe. The one of the kings of the douche canoe brigade. Amagansett Press, now him. Most of the old schoolers are like in jail now or just got out, but Amagansett Press is back in business, and Sean Paul, of course, never stopped. Whatever.
Hey, let's look at the big picture. Am I not right or am I wrong? Okay, these small employees don't have no kind of authority to say, okay, we're going to remove this rule.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love Familia, but did you hear what he just said? Am I not right or am I wrong? Isn't that the same thing? Isn't it like heads I win, tails you lose? I'm not right or am I wrong? I know what he meant, but that's just funny the way he said it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we could actually agree that he is fighting the wrong people. Again, I'm going to say I don't mind with anybody who wants to hold the government accountable, but I disagree with anybody who wants to abuse the government and abuse law enforcement officers, all in the name of making a damn video to make a buck out of it. Okay, and in this video, you're going to notice again. I've noticed. I tell you. Reyes has been very aggressive ever since he's been found guilty. He's going to go into this location, intentionally put himself in a situation where the security guard gives him a little push so he can close the door. Now all of a sudden he wants that guard arrested. The same shit he did to Phil, you're gonna see it in this video. Let's jump into the video so we could point this out. Same bullshit, same Reyes, big asshole.
All right, guys. So upstairs we have veterans employment. Let's take a look. See if we could take a look around in here. City of Norfolk proclamation.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Recording something or?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video.
Oh, you work with
I'm in. Who are you, sir? Sorry.
who?
Who are-
I'm the coordinator for the center here.
Coordinator for the center, and your name?
Michael Hunter.
Michael. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. And what you journalizing?
I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here. I'm working on a story.
Sorry. My film anybody, you have to get permission from that individual.
Oh, that's not the case because it's public. This is a public building, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
But these individuals, they are private. It's like you go to the hospital, you don't take pictures of people in the hospital because they're privacy.
Well, if you're in public, there's no expectation of privacy. That's why, when you go out, there's cameras everywhere above your heads. You know what I mean?
Let me check what out.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
There is no
I don't have a card, no.
expectation of
I don't.
privacy in public.
Yeah, they're in public again, Michael. I'm not trying to film anybody in particular, but if they're on the video, they're on the video. Yeah, you could check with whoever you need to. It's funny. It says we can't record anyone without their permission, but yet here's our friendly reminder that they're always recording us. Interesting.
You gotta go.
What'd you say?
I said you gotta go.
Who are you?
You gotta go. The boss said you have to go. Come on.
Who are you? Allied Universal?
Yes.
And your name?
Come on.
Come on, what?
So you one of them.
Why are you saying I'm one of
I'm
them?
one of them. I wanted to be like recording it. I be watching a lot of videos. I see this, but you're making people feel real uncomfortable.
I'm gonna give you all contact up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so who's the boss that says I have to go? That's one way to come up to somebody, I guess. Just come up to them and say, you gotta go.
Then you can't be recording people. You can't be recording.
Why is that?
What you mean? Why is that? It's people privacy.
Oh no, why is there a camera? There's a camera over there in the corner of the
That's different.
office.
That's for security. Are you security?
Oh, so it's for security. So if
Are you
it's
are
for
you
security, it's okay.
Are you security?
Why
Are
would
you security?
No, I'm not
So are you
security.
recording people?
So you can only record people if you're security? That doesn't make sense.
You don't think anything makes sense, Long Island Audit, because you're an idiot. Anyway, hello, Michael X. Hello, Julie Weaver. I always got to say hi to Julie Weaver, because she always puts the wave, so I always got to wave. Hi, good to see you. You know, it is true. I've noticed as well that even though like right now he's doing that his whole shtick, he has been getting more and more aggressive since he's been getting in trouble. It just seems like how still do their fans at this point not understand what they're doing? Like I was talking about this on Saturday. Sometimes I think that maybe their fans are dumber than they are. No, not maybe. Their fans are definitely dumber than they are. But knowing and understanding, like, I guess the point I'm trying to make is I think that a lot of them, it isn't even the frauditor that's dumb. It's their fans that are stupid enough to fall for it. Hey, Christopher O'Connor, what's up? Good to see you. Um, like, what do they? How could you fall for this shtick, especially at this point? Like, okay, I'm gonna walk into a building, and when people freak out, I'm gonna act like I have no idea why they're freaking out, even though every time I do this, every single day, they freak out. What's the matter? I don't understand. Well, the same thing that was the matter last time you did this, and the time before that, and the time before that, and all of the hundreds of videos on your channel, and every single one of them where the same thing happens every single time. You'd think by now you would know that that's what it's going to be, right? And their fans still believe it. Like, seriously? When this. It's like people, with the sovereign citizens and stuff. Right? When people get pulled over in every video they post and their fans still believe that they're not doing anything wrong. Nobody gets pulled over that often. Even people who get pulled over a lot don't get pulled over that much to where they got 400 videos on their channel. Their channel's only 6 months old and everyone's a different pullover. Give me a break. There's always something else going on. Raven Wing's gonna take a step off for a minute. Well, that's okay as long as you hit that like button. Thank you all very much. Anyway, a like for every frauditor that gets arrested. That's right. Um, hit that like button. All right, let's get back to it. Oh man, I love you guys. All right, here we go.
So you can only record people if you're security?
Bro, you're not about to get no clout for this, man.
Some clout?
Yeah,
What does that
you're not about to
mean?
get no clout for this. I know that people
What does
be
clout
recording,
mean?
like the public interest, like you be recording like police stations. You
I'm-
probably be at police stations and everything, don't you? Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
no,
trying
I
to,
send people like you all the time on videos.
and they're trying to get clout.
Coming, like,
Can you explain what clout is to me?
coming in, like,
I'm trying to figure it out.
Coming in like government buildings. This is how you get paid. That's how you get paid.
Is that what clout means? Money?
Is that how you get paid?
Is that
People
how I
don't
get
like
paid?
getting recorded.
Do you-
I'd be like, get a dictionary.
How
and
do you
look up
get
clout,
paid?
douche
Every
canoe.
2 weeks? Weekly?
Every week.
Every week.
Mhm.
Cool, man. I mean, good for you.
All right, so let me just jump in here real quick and comment on the security guard that I gotta say I wasn't really a big fan of. The choice of words he used, I wasn't a big fan of either. After seeing the supervisor tell Reyes that people there just don't want to be recorded, and as usual, Reyes don't give a damn. He only cares about himself. Okay, and security was called to remove him. Now again, the words such as uncomfortable. You're making people feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is a word that frauditors have now twisted to work to their advantage. I would prefer it's not appropriate. Appropriate, okay? It's not appropriate what you're doing. People do not go to that location to end up on YouTube, end up on any social media account. People are there to conduct legitimate business. And what you're doing is not appropriate, okay? Now, some of you guys are going to bitch, well, he's in a publicly funded building. It's funded by the public, so he can go in there and do what he wants to do. Again, these people use the word public way. They take that shit way out of context, where, my opinion, public is outside of the building. Once you go into that location, damn it, people expect some type of privacy. Oh, I don't want to end up on somebody's social media account. I don't want my damn information to end up on some social media account. Okay, so we all expect some type of privacy, and these frauditors, again, they've done twisted the word public around to work to their advantage. And again, I say, listen, security has to have a no nonsense attitude towards anybody who's there to disrupt business. Again, I have no issues other than some of the words that the security guard will use, and it's just my opinion. But let's get back to the video.
I mean, they're in public, right?
This is the person, operation officer. You can call him in, and he'll give you permission to come in and do what you need to do.
I don't need. Who is this? Bill?
That's our operation manager.
Operation manager? I don't need anyone's permission to do what I'm doing.
See, I don't know what you're doing. We have like people here.
Mhm.
I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because we have to take. They have time to release information, be videotape or taking pictures of it.
That's not true.
Well, you make them feel very uncomfortable.
Why would that be? I've answered all your questions. Why would you feel uncomfortable?
Security. Can't do this.
Can't
You
do
gotta
that.
go, bro.
Yeah, no, I would just calm down if I were you, just a little bit.
You got to go, bro, for real.
Yeah,
You got
no.
to go. You want me to
Call 911 because we have to call.
put my hand
Excuse me? You don't have to put your hands on me. You're not going to. Observe and report.
You know what I'm wondering about? if these frauditors are absolutely right that no security guard should ever do anything other than observe and report, why do they have guns? Why do they let the security guards carry guns if they're just supposed to sit back and report what's going on to the cops? And then when the cops showed up, they're gonna cry, "Why'd you call the police?" Nah, nah, nah." Long Island Audit is such a scum weasel. Oh man, he's a horrible, horrible human being.
So security, you're supposed to observe and report, right? That's what they teach you guys. I'm very familiar with Allied Universal, unfortunately. 911 has you on hold. That's funny. That is crazy. It's luckily it's only a guy with a camera and not some real threat. Because you're whispering, said you couldn't hear him. I don't understand why people are feeling uncomfortable.
All right. So can you believe what just came out of Reyes's mouth that he doesn't understand why people feel uncomfortable about being recorded? Can you believe that? Reyes has been doing this bullcrap now for 3 years. You're gonna tell me that he doesn't realize by now that people just don't like being recorded? They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to end up on his social media account. They don't want their information to end up on social media. You're gonna tell me that he is that dumb that he 3 years later he still doesn't understand why people don't want to be recorded? Oh, tell me that's not bullshit.
Just show me everything and treat me with respect, and we can be on our way. All right, guys. While we wait for law enforcement, they've created their privacy over here. Hey, did your supervisor educate you?
Oh no, not educated.
They didn't educate you yet? Let's check out the rest of it.
That's that reason. Come on, you go ahead. I think it makes people feel uncomfortable. I guess. I think we should train the people to be more comfortable. Come on, you go ahead.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Just
No, this is why I'm waiting.
no, I'm okay. I'm not leaving right now. I'm just gonna get a couple. Thank you.
You go ahead. You go in there. Oh.
Hampton Roads Region Work Council. So I know you guys couldn't hear.
You can't record people that don't want to be recorded. It's like a privacy thing. So I put a phone to your face like this all day. Sure. You cool with that? If I go into private, I put my phone to your face.
No one did that to you.
Will you cool with that? Would you be cool with that? I'm asking the question though. If we're in public, if I'm like this all day and while you working, would you be cool with that?
No one did that to you.
All right, so let me jump back in here and comment on the individual that you see here talking to the security guard. You will come to find out that this individual will defend Reyes, will defend him to the very end. And if I didn't know any better, damn it, I would think they know each other and that Reyes had this shit planned out. But I'm going to take it for granted that this citizen saw something that he believed in and he wants to defend Reyes.
I want to say something about this. I don't know if you guys saw, but the thumbnail for Frauditor Trolls premiere tonight is LIA hires actor with an arrow pointing to this guy. And so already Familia thinks it looks fishy. We'll see what Troll has to say about it tonight. But in the meantime, I got a super chat from Space Trucker. Yes. 4 more days until we get the doll. Oh, he knows he's going to win the doll. He knows it. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. It's all random, as you know. But no matter what, you're definitely going to get a Hezokuai happy dance. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $2 very much. And Evan Lawyer, what's up? Yay, good to see you. Well, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Long Island audit? Well, let's go get him. That's fraud at his. He's at the Workforce Development Center. But oh, you mean the yeah? It's a Long Island audit fraud that we're watching right now. Um, yeah, he's a horrible, 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 horrible human being. And the more Long Island audit videos that I see, the more I think he's a scumbag. I mean, really, just because he talks gentle, everyone thinks he's some kind of hero. He's a piece of garbage. He's just as big a piece of trash as any one of them. Holding my groin, what's up? Gina Lehue, what's up? Um, anyone else I didn't say hello to yet? All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. And again, you know, Frauditer Troll's going to talk about it obviously on his stream tonight. But there are a lot of people who think that this guy was hired by Long Island Audit to come out in support of him, but we'll see.
Now, as you notice, the security guard is explaining to him why he is on Reyes's ass, and you do notice that the security guard is pointing out that hey, some people just don't want to be bothered. If you have somebody standing at you, recording you for X amount of time, some people are just going to blow up. Okay, now to avoid problems. We don't want that in the building. Okay. Now, this individual, again, I say, he's okay with being recorded. As we all see, he's okay with it. That's his prerogative. That's his prerogative. That doesn't necessarily mean everyone else is going to be okay with being recorded. And that's where the problem stands at. Again, if I didn't know any better, I would think these two guys knew each other and Reyes had this shit planned out.
Purpose of your visit?
My visit? Today I came to return some paper and then I was told that I did not need to return it. So I was again just trying to learn more.
De-escalate. Yeah.
Encourage the community to encourage the community to do what is good, right, true. And so I think there's some policies that are in place that are keeping people from doing the right thing just because they don't understand what is righteous, what is good. So that's why I was trying to explain. I don't know him personally, but I know he has the right to do what he's doing. And if it's making people feel uncomfortable, then I think it would be the manager's job to help explain that, hey, this is a public accessible facility, and if they're doing things that are
Take it outside.
well, he has why.
I asked you nicely. take
Who are
it
you, sir?
outside.
Hi, how are you? Who are you?
Please, 911.
We're ready, the police has already been called.
Okay, thank
But
you.
do you see?
I asked you nicely to step back. We got customers coming in.
I understand you
They're
have
not
customers.
They're the public. They're citizens.
Customers are coming up to the counter. I need you to step to the side.
Sir, I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Supervisor. I'm one of them.
Okay, you're a supervisor.
Right.
Okay,
I
and
asked you
your name,
nicely
sir?
to Step outside, please.
Just so I can hold you accountable, sir. Can I get your name?
I asked you nicely to step outside.
Okay. And nicely, I'm going to tell you that I'm just going to continue to exercise my rights, sir.
Okay, Mr. Fritz, fine.
But sir, just so you're aware, if you're passing, he still has the freedom.
I asked you nicely.
Wow,
Veterans Employment Center.
insane. See what you're causing over here, man. See what you're doing,
Employment Center.
ladies and gentlemen. This man is a true.
All right, so this is what I mean when I say that Reyes, as well as other frauditors, they want to force their way of thinking down people's throats, whether they like it or not. Now, he's been told by a supervisor, a representative of that location, to leave. What you're doing is not acceptable, so leave. And what was his reply? No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay here and continue to do what I'm doing. Okay. Now, the appropriate thing to do is to go above that individual's head to the higher ups, the people that actually make the damn rules in that location. Express your concerns to them. They're the ones with the power to either modify or remove that rule. And then maybe some changes will take place and he'll be able to record there and hey, exercise his rights the way he sees it. But to actually stay there after being told you got to leave, that to me is like you're forcing your way of thinking down their throats, whether they like it or not.
He has the right to not do that.
No, he doesn't, because if you can't even give us your name and tell us who you are, what you're doing, I mean, we would welcome it. But the way he's going about doing it is not, you know.
Ma'am, you can cover your face, but I just want to say really quick, ma'am. I just want to say that I did tell people my name is Sean. Hi, nice to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sean, and I'm an independent journalist. I told the coordinator upstairs that, and I told Trey, the security guard, that. See, you don't want to listen. You just want to, yeah, because you want to paint the narrative you
You
want to
don't
paint.
want to listen.
Please don't lock the door. As a citizen, I'm asking, please don't lock the door.
Excuse me.
Our office is closed at the present
They're
time.
not closed. You have members of the public in there. Don't do this. Don't do this.
The office is closed.
It's
at the
not
present time.
closed. It's not closed. It's not closed. We need to hold you accountable.
I want the door shut. I want it shut. And I want it.
You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. Stop. Get off of me, man. Hey, get off of me.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you're.
Well, you saw him, right? Now I'm gonna hold him accountable when the officers get here. Now I'm gonna hold.
All right, so I'm going to play that clip over again, and I want you guys to pay close attention to Reyes. Pay close attention to his actions, okay? After noticing the supervisor wanting to close that door.
You are talking about the security guard, right? You are talking about the security guard, right? Because what's the point of a security guard if you can't physically remove the person who's won't leave? And like, it wasn't even like to the point where he wouldn't leave and they had to call the cops. Like, he was holding the door open. Like, what kind of a scumbag holds the door open like that? Get your hand off the door, you punk. He's lucky he didn't bust his head open. He just pulled the door from him. And now he's going to try to get him arrested. Try to ruin the guy's life for doing his job. The guy's been standing there for half an hour trying to talk to him like a human. But a frauditor isn't going to let that happen, are they? No way. So what happens? He said 20 minutes ago, I don't want to go hands-on with this asshole. He didn't say asshole, but that's basically what he said. But he kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Mr. De-escalate, de-escalate. He's the one escalating. They always do. What's up, I-Kiss? They always do. They're the ones who escalate. Oh, this guy, you know what? You know, I didn't say anything to Mark Stout when he was on my show on Saturday. And I know Silence of the Lambs doesn't like him. But, yes. Let's pretend that this is Long Island Audit. And let's get some of my stress out.
You security guards can't touch me! I'm Long Island Audit, and you need to de-escalate by getting out of my face, you piece of crap, because I have a camera! No! Stab you in the face, you little douche!
Thank you. That number was called I'm a Little Douche Canoe, short and stout. My name's Sean Paul Reyes, and I don't like to shout. The security guy did what he's supposed to do, right? But they think security guys are just supposed to observe and report. See, like, nothing. What's up, LaDonna Rogers? Nothing that comes out of these people's brains are logical on any level. If it's a fact that security guards are just supposed to observe and report, so if you walk in the building and just start stabbing everybody, they're just supposed to sit there and watch you, observe you doing it, and then report to the cops, yeah, he stabbed a bunch of people? That's why they carry a gun, because they're not allowed to do anything? And of course, he's going to try to ruin this guy's life. He keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until somebody pushes back a tiny little bit, and he's gonna get that guy's life ruined. He's gonna call the cops and rat him out. And what I was gonna say is, I didn't say anything when Mark Stout was on my show on Saturday with me and Fraudster News Network on our Saturday Night Snafu. Join us this Saturday with Blackheart Night. He was our guest, and I didn't mention anything about him getting found guilty for assault against this guy. But when I watch stuff like this, I kind of wish he would have hit him even more or harder. Oh, man. Oh.
Unlock it on him. And I know some of you might say, oh, the supervisor was wrong in doing that. But let's just say two wrongs don't make a right either now. Okay. After noticing the supervisor telling the guard that he wanted that door closed and locked, what did Reyes do? Reyes intentionally put himself as an obstacle to stop the security guard from closing the door. Now, was that the appropriate thing to do? And then after the security guard did what he did to close that door, now Reyes wants to claim he's a victim, that he was assaulted, and now he wants that guard charged and arrested. Charged and arrested. The same bullshit he did with Phil in Dansbury. After Phil telling Reyes that, hey, you got to fill out a form before you can go upstairs to record, Reyes don't want to swallow that shit. Reyes going to do what Reyes wants to do. Okay, we saw what happened with that. He tried to force himself around Phil. Phil stood his ground. I want Phil charged and arrested. Come on now. Tell me that's not trying to force your way of thinking down somebody's throat. Anybody who supports that bullshit and considers it the right way to accomplish things, then you're an asshole too. Okay. The appropriate thing would have been, okay, I'm going to go above your heads and report you guys for trying to lock the door or for locking the door on him. Okay. And that would have been the appropriate thing to do. But hey, it's my opinion only, I should say.
I want to shut and I want to.
You're not going to touch me. You're not going to touch me. You're not going to touch me. Stop. Get off of me, man. Hey, get off of me. Well, you saw him, right? Now I'm going to hold him accountable when the officers get here. Now I'm going to hold him accountable. You're going to get an education here today. I'm telling you that. You're going to get an education here today. You're going to get an education. You're going to. And you're going to be held accountable one way or another.
Oh, my God, man. Be quiet. I don't care what you're talking about. I really don't.
So you're going to either lose your job. That's for sure. I'll be back here. I'm from far away from here, but I'll be back to see if you're still working here. I promise you that.
I promise you. Yeah, that's why I like that. And I'll be right here like this. Because I'm still working here. What are you talking about?
You won't be. You won't be.
Oh, my God.
You'll be lucky you don't leave here in cuffs today.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to leave. Why would I leave here in cuffs?
Because you assaulted me on camera. You assaulted me on camera.
You was by the door.
Real smart.
You was by the door.
Real smart.
You was by the door.
And not only on camera, in front of a witness.
How you doing?
All right. So as we see here, Sean's next option is to what? Taunt and threaten the security guard with his job. I live far away, but I'm going to make the effort to come out here and ensure that you no longer work here. Okay. Now, Sean wants to be looked at as of he's the victim in this here. Think about it, guys. He intentionally made himself an obstacle, knowing that security guard was going to close the door. He put himself as an obstacle to stop the security guard from closing the door, and then get pissed that the security guard pushed him out the way a little bit to close the door. And then want to be considered the victim in this shit, and want to cry to the police that he wants to see this security guard arrested. You will see that coming up, okay? But again, I'm going to say, how the hell can you cry victim when you intentionally put yourself in that doorway? Let me tell you, he has no respect for security guards as well as law enforcement, okay? He's got it in his head, as well as other frauditors, that security is only to observe and report. And that gun that they have in the side is just there for looks. That's it. Not to use, just for looks, because all they do is observe and report. But let me show you other security guards that Sean has done the exact same shit and gotten away with it. Cry victim and want them arrested. Let me show you this.
Stop, man. Just stop. Stand down. You don't want to lose your job, right?
Buddy,
do you want to go to jail? Is that what you want? You don't want
to lose my job.
You already assaulted me. In your
All
heart.
you're about is disruption.
No, I'm not. I'm about walking in a public building. Excuse me.
You're waiting here, buddy. You're not going
Excuse
anywhere.
me.
You're
I'm
gonna wait
asking
here.
you to move. I'm asking
move.
you to move.
I'm not going to move.
I'm gonna keep walking, man.
Go ahead, try to walk through me.
I'm not.
Try to walk through me, buddy.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Back up, buddy. Back up.
Don't push me. There you go. Look at you. You're
Back
gonna go
up.
to jail.
You're not going
Now you're gonna go to jail.
Good. That's fine.
Now
That's
you're
fine.
gonna go to jail.
You're not going upstairs
You have
until
no
we get
authority
forms.
to push me.
We
No, get out
have
of
forms
here.
now. You're going to fill out before you
No,
go.
I'm
Get
not.
out.
Don't touch me. I don't gotta leave nowhere. Stop.
Sir?
Stop. Don't touch me. It's all on body camera and film.
It's okay.
Don't touch me.
Sir,
Don't touch me.
there is no reason for you to be in here.
Don't touch me. I have a reason to be in here. Now stop.
So stop.
You're on body camera.
Stop filming.
No, don't touch me, man. What are you
Stop.
doing?
Stop
What are you
filming.
doing? Don't touch me.
Stop filming, sir.
Don't touch me.
What are you doing?
Don't touch me.
What are you doing?
Don't touch me. What are you doing?
Stay away from the building. Do not.
What are you
record
doing?
inside. What are you doing?
Security. You think you're tough, right?
I'm tougher than you.
You think you're
I'm
tough,
tougher than
right?
you.
You think
I'm
you're
tougher
tough,
than
right?
you.
Because you're security?
I'm tougher than you. It don't got nothing to do with security. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Get the fuck out of here.
You ain't
Back
gonna
up.
tell me what to do.
Back up.
What's wrong with you?
Back up.
What's wrong with
What's wrong
you?
with you?
What's wrong with
You come in
you?
the building recording. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I'm an independent journalist.
Fuck who you are.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a fuck who you are either.
Fuck who you are.
What's wrong with you, man?
Recording. You crazy?
What's wrong with you? Think I'm supposed to be intimidated by
I don't
you?
give a fuck. You can't do shit to me.
You
won't
can't do shit.
to
You
me.
can't do shit to
You
me
won't
either.
do shit to me. You won't do shit.
You
to
can't do shit to me neither.
me. You won't do shit to me.
All right.
I'm coming to the building recording.
I'm gonna keep going in the building recording.
Yeah. All right. Try it. Try
And
it.
what are you gonna do? You
Try
gonna
it.
lose your job.
Try
That's
it.
what you're gonna do.
Try it. Try it.
Who you work for?
Try it. Try it.
Allied Universal?
Try it. Right here. Get it on your camera, motherfucker.
Allied,
Try it.
Allied Universal?
Try it.
You
Try
supposed to be putting your
Try
hands
it.
on people?
Try it.
You supposed to be putting
Try
your
it.
hands on people?
Try it.
Don't touch me.
Try it.
Yes. What are you talking about?
Try it.
You got a no hands-on policy.
Exactly.
Observe and
You got a
report.
no-
That's your
you got a No
job.
recording policy in your head.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to me.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't apply to you? It
No.
applies to absolutely
Everybody.
No, it doesn't.
Everybody.
No, it doesn't.
Everybody replies.
No, it
to
doesn't.
Otherwise, we won't be in your face right now.
You in my face because you ain't got nothing
I
better
don't
to
give
do.
a fuck, bro.
That's why
I'm
you're in
coming in
my
the building
face.
recording.
That's why you're in my
I'm coming in
face.
the building recording.
You're in my face
Telling
because
you,
you
I'm
ain't got
coming in the building
nothing. You
recording.
ain't got nothing better to
I'm
do.
coming in the
That's
building
why.
recording.
What's wrong with you,
I don't got
man?
nothing better to do, but you in here with your camera, motherfucker. Who you talking to? I'm
Yeah.
at work, bitch. The
I'm
fuck
at
you
work
doing?
too. I'm at work.
Not inside there, sir.
Why not?
You can come out here in the lobby, but not inside.
This is the lobby
You
too.
can stay. No, that's the office. Come out here. You can stay out here and take all the pictures you want.
No, I can definitely film in here for sure,
Come on
sir.
outside, please.
I can
Please
100%
come on
film in
outside.
here, sir. I'm not filming any confidential information. Go ahead, sir. I got the door for you.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Have a safe day, sir. Yeah, you can say it's out there.
So I can be here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
No.
I can go anywhere where it's publicly accessible, sir.
How you folks doing? Have a safe day. You got it? All right. Be careful now.
Excuse me, sir. I just want to get where there's publicly accessible. I'm not trying to give you a hard
By
time.
appointment only, sir. Do you have an
You,
appointment?
you let every you just
Do you have
you
an
just said
appointment,
on
sir?
camera that you allow everybody
you
in
have
without an
business?
appointment.
What are you doing?
I do have business.
What are you going to
Excuse
be
me.
doing?
Excuse me,
I
sir.
need to be able to send you to the right area, sir.
I'm checking in on my local government.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing.
that's good.
What a
You have an appointment, sir?
I don't.
What are you trying to do today, sir?
Everybody can get in without an appointment today.
Come on in, sir. What are you
I
trying to
actually
do today?
covered this
I
video in
just
one of my
want to
videos.
Turn in my, or we spoke, I think.
Turn in your plates?
Yeah, just I want to put them in storage.
Yeah, you don't need an appointment for that. You go left of the rope, sir, go back to window 8. Okay? How you doing, ma'am? You're
Sir,
way out there, sir. You don't have an
Sir,
appointment, sir.
I don't need an
Please,
appointment
please
to check
don't
in on
push
my
me, sir.
government. I'm not touching
Please
you.
don't push me,
I'm going
sir.
around you.
Please don't push me, ma'am. Can I help you?
I have a 3:30 appointment. To just
You're
my
pushing me,
I'm not
sir.
pushing you.
You push
You're
me.
getting in
that's
my
gonna-
way.
Can we step outside?
Yep. He purposely goes out of his way to put himself in a position for them to go hands on and then cries victim and tries to get him arrested and fired. He's a scumbag on the highest order of scum. He's horrible. I mean,
So it looks like law enforcement has arrived.
the more I watch him, the more I don't like him.
Let's go see if we can talk to them. How you guys doing today?
We'd be doing better if
How you guys doing?
deal with your dumbass.
Yeah, so I'm just over here taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas of this public agency. Yeah, sure, no problem. Of the public agency over here, and I'd like to press charges on the security officer inside. He assaulted me.
Okay. Can you tell me what he did?
He assaulted me, pushed me.
I understand, but like, he pushed you.
He pushed me. That's correct.
All right.
He had pushed me. I want some accountability. They are selectively closing the Employment Commission just for me, which is discrimination against myself in particular and my rights. They letting everyone else into the Employment Commission here. They're not allowing, that's the security guard over there, but they're not allowing me in only because I have a camera. And as you know, it's protected activity. I'm not causing any disturbances or anything. I've tried to de-escalate best I can. I told them my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just stress testing the government and to see and exercising my rights, to see how the government reacts to me exercising my rights.
Okay. This is why these people are absolute horrible, evil, rotten, no good, demonic scumbags from the depths of hell. He just said, I tried my best to de-escalate the situation, and then said, I'm just stress testing my rights. How do you stress test something without applying pressure? That's not de-escalating. That's the exact opposite. That's escalating on purpose to stress test it, to see how far you can push it before it snaps. That's what a stress test is. It's amazing to me that this scumbag could walk into this place, physically block the door, and then when the guy removes him, oh, I'm gonna cry to the police. He touched me. That's assault. Babies crying to the cops, licking their boots to get them to arrest somebody who was just doing his job, who you stress tested by pushing him until he broke, and he didn't even break. You were blocking the door, and he moved you from the door so he could close it. What kind of a douche canoe blocks the door? How do you not expect somebody to remove you when they're the person there? Like, what? These people are so stupid. And I mean, like, who's that other idiot? What's his? Oh yeah, this guy. Cops that are doing audits. Well, that's sickening. You know what? Evil spreads. You know, the demons get into people's minds, and they control their actions. And the devil is very powerful, unfortunately. And a lot of people like you love to serve him for money. You know, selling your soul to Satan. That's what you've done with your life. That's what Long Island Audit's done with his. That's what all frauditors do. You know, they decide that treating people like crap to make money is more important than being a decent human being, than having respect and feelings and empathy and love and kindness and gentleness in their heart. Nah, screw that. Let's just hurt people and make them sad and make them cry and laugh about it, and try to get them fired and lose their jobs because they don't like being treated like dirt. How dare they not like being treated like dirt? Seriously, like, could you imagine that there are people out there that actually don't like it when you treat them badly? How dare these tyrants not like being treated badly? Who do they think they are? So you guys love it when people treat you badly? No, you call the cops and try to get them arrested, and they're not even treating you badly. They're just doing what they're supposed to do. What a decent human being would do, with someone with feelings and emotions and love in their heart and kindness in their soul might do. But you don't have any of those things. All you have is hatred and disgust and vile wickedness. Yeah. Got on my pulpit. What you gonna do about it, punk?
And I'm working on a story to distribute that to the public.
All right, so let me jump back in here and comment on what just came out of Sean's mouth. Now, for those of you that got to watch the entire videos of the clips that I put on, if you got to watch the entire videos, then you know he did the same exact thing. The video with Phil and the video with the two guards at the child support that pushed him out. The last clip, I don't know if police were ever called. He didn't show it if they did. But the other two clips, he did the same thing. When police arrived at the location, he wanted to ensure that he was the first one to communicate with the police, right? And then told a whole different entire story, just like he did here. Tell me, guys, you just watched the video. What employee and when did he state that he was there to do a stress test on them? All I heard out of Reyes's mouth is that he, the usual bullshit. I'm here doing a story, okay, and I can't divulge anything, okay. When did he tell these people that he was there doing a stress test to see how he was going to be treated? Tell me this guy is not full of shit. And the kick in the ass is, guys, the people that support him don't even bring it up to his attention. Like, yo, Reyes, I support you, man, but you know you lie a lot. You lie. When it works to your advantage, you lie. Here you are bullshitting. You're trying to get a man fired. A man who's there. Listen, I totally didn't agree with everything that came out of his mouth, the way he worded things or whatever. But the man is doing his job. He's providing for himself and his family. Here, this asshole comes out of nowhere, wanna so-called stress test this location, and put himself. We all saw it. Put himself as an obstacle. And when shit didn't go the way he wanted to, want to cry victim. So damn it, I can't see how the people that support him don't see this. Really, damn it. If the guy was a little bit right, I'd be supporting him. Okay, a little bit. But the guy is truly an evil SOB. Evil. His whole mentality is upside down. Public does not mean come in and do what the hell you want to do. Okay? Taxpayer doesn't mean that the government has to kiss your ass.
All right. Now, that actually, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I didn't sit and watch this entire video before now. And I just think that it's kind of brilliant that obviously anyone who's been following me for a while knows that whenever Rogue Nation comes in here, I always get, I get on them like that. But I was talking about the like demonic entities and the being evil and this and that. And now what's familiar saying? He's like, you know what? This guy's pure evil. And yeah, see, like evil does exist. And most frauditors have it in their heart. And I honestly think that's why people like Big Wes immediately stop doing it because he's not evil. He doesn't have that in him. And these guys are like, oh, you don't have it in you, you know? Well, I don't have evil in me? Good. That's a good thing, you morons. Ugh.
Yes, we are all equal, the people and the government. And the shit that these guys are doing, it's not helping anybody out. It's going to make it worse for all of us in the long run. You watch and see. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to talk no more because I hate watching this guy's videos.
I de-escalate best I can. I told him my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Captain Happy, I hadn't thought of that before. Captain Happy, that is freaking brilliant. If we could start getting the people who work in these buildings to use that against the frauditors. What are you doing? I'm filming. What's your reasonable articulatable suspicion that allows you to film here? That makes you think that we need to be filmed? That makes you think that we need you to come in here and do this? Where's your reasonable articulatable suspicion that we're doing something that you need to film? Where's your reasonable articulatable suspicion that we're doing something wrong? Turn it against them. Oh, I like that idea. My favorite idea is still, if you ever come up on one of these guys, especially if they're live streaming, is to shove some porn in front of their camera, because then YouTube will immediately shut them down. Done. No questions, no arguments. Music, copyrighted music, they can find ways to work around it. But porn, nope. YouTube will not tolerate it, and they will be done. Ooh, I can't wait for that day. Of course, we'll never see it unless it's live, like I said, but hey, whatever. Anyway, let's watch more stupidity from the king of stupid.
I'm just stress testing the government and to see and exercising my rights, to see how the government reacts to me exercising my rights. And I'm working on a story to distribute that to the public. Can I get your names and badge numbers just so I have it?
Okay. So I'll let you.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Before you go?
Yeah, you can get it in a second. So now, as far as if you want to press charges, it's gonna be like exchange information. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
Oh, I would understand that you would need to know who I am if I'm pressing charges. Yeah, I'm pressing. He assaulted me on camera in front of witnesses. Yeah.
Not like an ID or anything.
I don't have an ID on me. No, I don't carry ID, but I can give you my name and date of birth, whatever you need, just to, like I said.
Well, let's see what we got. I'll be right back.
Yep. I just want him to go over here a little bit. Just I want to make sure he's not lying on me or anything, because the camera doesn't lie. I'm gonna stay here on the sidewalk. I'm not gonna get too close. I just want to be in earshot of his lies. That's all.
You're the one who's lying. I don't know anything about that. Heck, never heard.
First name is Sean.
No idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Last name's Reyes, Reyes.
And then your date of birth.
Date of birth?
Yeah.
And you could probably go.
As far as
Oh, for sure. In a court of law, I understand that. But
yes,
but
as far as
yeah, our civil rights, my civil rights were definitely were violated today. But I would say there was also a crime committed here today that I need accountability for.
Mhm.
That was explained to the other your officer over here.
Mhm.
Can I just get your name and badge number? I'm sorry,
sure,
sir.
it's Officer Martinson 36092.
Okay. Yeah. So, officer, the security guard has no right to put his hands on me and assault me, and that's what he did. And as a citizen, I am.
Were you harmed? Was there?
That's not the way the law works.
The Code of Virginia doesn't have a separate battery charge. There's not a.
It's assault and battery. They're together. No, he pushed me, but it's on camera. And like I said, assault and battery. I'm very well familiar with assault and battery charge in the state of Virginia, and it 100% applies here. Even if you don't hit, if you have to put somebody in reasonable apprehension of fear, that's the way the statute's written. So if I just cocked back and I was going to hit you and I didn't, but I put you in fear, that's still an assault. So by actually hitting me and putting me in fear and of my life and bodily injury, that is 100% assault. And as a security officer, not even you as a law enforcement officer, no one has the right to do that to anyone, and I want him held accountable.
Okay, so what would you like from us at this point?
I would like you to charge him with assault and battery.
I can't charge him right now, okay? Because what?
Of course you can. But if I did it, you would charge me 100%.
That's not what I'm saying.
Because you weren't.
Okay, go ahead.
I would, if the roles were reversed, I would give the exact same explanation that I'm about to. Okay.
Sure, I'm listening.
At the end of the day, I have one party who says that he was assaulted. Can you present me with any physical evidence of an assault?
I have it on camera.
Okay, but as far as on your person right now, you don't have any cuts, bruises, anything like that.
But you asked for
now,
physical evidence.
as a citizen of Virginia, you have the ability to take out misdemeanor charges against any other citizen in Virginia. Okay, we will get the security guard's information for you, and you will have the ability, since the misdemeanor that didn't happen in my presence, you'll have the ability to take out that charge yourself, going to a magistrate.
But if you're seeing it on video, it is. I've dealt with this before, officer. Can I? You know what? Can I please speak to a supervisor? Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it, officer. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Sure.
What's going on?
Can I just get your name?
Yeah, Sergeant Greason.
Sergeant Greason.
Yeah, is this the other person with you? Is this person with you?
No, he was here when I got here. He's just a witness, I guess.
Okay.
He's not with me at all. But yeah, I was just here, exercise my rights. I'm sure you know that, Constitution protected activity. I won't go too much into that, but I was trying to be cordial with everyone, and they didn't seem to like it, which sometimes that does happen. Some people don't like it. I don't understand, but that is what it is. So my problem is why I called you is that I feel like there's no justice being done here, no accountability. The security officer inside assaulted me, and on camera, in front of a witness, he insulted me, right? All those things, and I'm demanding that he be arrested for that and charged for that. But apparently, your officers are saying that I have to just go to court myself as a victim, and I feel like that's really backwards, because if you have video evidence, you have eyewitness evidence, and you have my statement that I'm going to write. What makes that security guard? If I put my hands on somebody, I'm going to jail. I know that. I'm a very peaceful man, and I've gone to jail for less. So, but if I put my hands on people, I'm definitely going to go to jail. And the security guard put his hands on me on camera in front of a witness, and there's no accountability here. He's not detained. He's not anything. You have reasonable suspicion to at least detain him, get his information. He gave me his name and date of birth, but again, I shouldn't have to go to court, go swear under oath and all these other things. I shouldn't have to do that when you guys are law enforcement. You guys are here to handle the situation. You guys should be here to handle it. If you want to take my statement, you bring it to court and get a warrant. I mean, I could show you the video. You can hear the eyewitness testimony over here, my sworn statement. I want accountability. I'm a big believer in accountability. I would never, ever put my hands on someone. Never. I would never do that.
Hey, Rogue, before you leave, I was just wondering, I've always been curious, do you have to have sex with the goats before you sacrifice them to your god Satan? Before you go to the VA and harass the veterans? I was just asking.
Never put my hands on someone. So when someone puts their hands on me, I have two options. I could have either escalated the situation and defended myself, which I chose not to do. I chose to have faith in the system and say, you know what, I'll wait till law enforcement gets here and we'll handle it the right way. Because if I would have,
Well, thank you for that.
and if I would have handled it myself, we probably both would have gone to jail for a fight or whatever. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose my freedom. My freedom is very important to me. But again, there has to be accountability here, Sergeant.
Say again?
There has to be accountability here.
Right. Okay.
So that's what I'm asking for.
I'm going to go talk to the security guard.
Sure.
I'm going to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to circle back with you.
No problem. Go ahead,
So
Sergeant.
Let me gather all the facts.
Yep. Conducting your investigation. No problem.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So stand by.
Yep.
Please.
No problem, Sergeant.
Hello.
How you doing, Sarge?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Can I talk to you privately?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks,
This thing won't stop. Hang on a second.
Yep. No problem.
Hello.
Okay, so I do want to say, where is it? Okay, William Grabber. So the bearded witness is a prop. A bunch of people are saying that. I know that if you look at just the thumbnail of it, Frauditor Troll's video for tonight is specifically about that. He does look to me like I've seen him before in Long Island audit videos, and a lot of people are saying they have. I would have to dig a little bit deeper, but I do think that he's fake. I really do, because because I have seen situations where they're real, like in real life, where people who saw frauditors and were like, "Oh, he's just filming or whatever." Like maybe they've seen some frauditor videos online, but this guy is like right down the line. Like the guy asks Long Island Audit to stop filming, and this guy doesn't say, what does this guy say? He says, well, maybe you should be educating the people who work here and telling them that it's okay for someone to film and that they should just accept it. Like, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, over and over and over. When you are frauditing, you are imposing your will to film against someone else's will not to be filmed. You're forcing your will upon other people. That's what you're doing. You're the tyrant. You're the one who's engaged in tyrannical behavior by forcing your will upon other people. Your will to film. Yeah, all I'm doing is filming. Yeah, but you're filming against my will. Right? That's So what are they saying? when they say you need to educate people. What they're saying is you need to tell them to just shut the hell up and let the frauditor do what they want and do what you're told. You shut up and you listen to the frauditor because the frauditor's God and you're a piece of crap. That's what they're saying. Educate the people that when somebody walks in with a camera, you need to sit down, shut up, and let them film you whether you like it or not. That's not tyranny. The frauditors are the damn tyrants.
Hey.
Take care, guys. You stay safe out there, right?
I'm sitting here talking to the citizen now. Can I give you a call back or? Hang on, excuse me one second.
Sure, no problem. No problem. It's okay, Sergeant.
I am responsible for a lot of different individuals, so my phone constantly goes off during the day.
Okay.
Do you have video footage on your phone?
I do have video footage, yeah.
Okay.
Was there security camera footage or?
No, I mean there was, but there's nothing we could see.
Okay. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, do you mind?
Sure, no problem. Hold on one second.
You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. Stop.
That was the shoulder and then his hand right there.
I mean, I see the hand, but so, and I'm not trying to be funny. You can turn it.
Yeah.
Do I think that's enough for a conviction? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty positive it's enough for a conviction, only because the way the statute for assault and battery is written is that you have to put someone, you don't even have to touch anyone. If I were to just cock my hand back right now and just put you in fear, in reasonable fear of bodily injury, just putting you in fear, I don't even have to touch you, that would be enough for a conviction. How do I know? Is because in Virginia, someone has put me in fear of bodily injury, and they were just convicted a couple days ago in a trial.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even put their hands on me like he did.
Yeah.
And there was a regular citizen, they were arrested. And this is my problem, is that I feel as though because he's security, right, I feel as though he's being held to a different standard. But I believe in holding everybody accountable, because if I take it into my own hands, then you wouldn't want that, right?
Why? Why do their fans buy this false narrative? Watch the damn video. What did he say? First of all, if I were to do that, I'd get in trouble. They always say that. If you were to do what? If you were to defend your property from someone trying to enter it after you asked them to leave? If you were at work and someone tried to enter your office and your boss told you not to let them enter your office, you would get arrested? No. Yes, if you randomly put your hands on somebody on the street, but you're not a random somebody on the street. You're the douchebag who was blocking the door after you were asked to leave. You're not just a random dude on the street. And by the way, Sam I Am gifted some memberships. Yes, thank you very much, Sam I Am. And of course, that gets you entered into the March raffle again, and that gets you a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Thank you very much, Sam I Am. Anyway, the frauditor clones are wannabes and they don't care. Yeah, their fans don't care about anything. They're scumbags. Yeah, deal with them on the spot. That's what I'm saying. Like we always have to put the disclaimer out there. "Oh, I'm not supporting violence or whatever." But yeah, if some of these people deserve to get smacked around a little bit, and in the old days they would have gotten smacked around a little bit. And now Billy Yank is like, Mark got convicted for something that Sean is now saying the guy didn't even touch me.
You wouldn't want me causing a scene and fighting with this man. He has a gun. That's a danger. He's putting his hands on people. You know, as a sergeant, a security officer, their job is to observe and report. They're not supposed to put hands on anybody. I'm familiar with Allied Universal security company he works for. They have a zero hands-on policy. For that reason, is because you cannot just put your hands on people. Like I said, someone put me in reasonable fear of bodily injury in Fredericksburg, and they were convicted
But he
in a
didn't
trial
just
without even
randomly
touching
put his
me.
hands on you.
So obviously he touched me. So he put me. That's an assault and battery. This fits the statute.
So that aside, what happened in, you said Richmond?
Yeah. No.
That aside,
Fredericksburg,
what
yeah.
happened in Richmond?
Yeah. I was just giving as an example.
What happened in this particular case? So I did a thorough investigation. I talked to your witness. I talked to the people inside. I tried to review body camera inside. There was nothing evident that stuck out where I could actually see that an assault occurred. So with that being said, the officers are not wrong in what they told you. So they do not have to make an arrest. So you can go down to the magistrate and secure warrants and take out warrants if you believe you were assaulted. Show them the video, and that'll come into play when you go to court.
Trial, correct? Yeah.
Trial, yeah. So we're gonna give you a report number. We're gonna take a report. We have all his information, all the security guards' information, all your information. So we took the report for the assault, and you can go down to the magistrate and take out the warrants. Whether you're rightfully allowed to video record, we're not going to get into the weeds with whether you're allowed to be in there, because it's very unclear what that property is, whether it's public, private, or federal or state. So at this point, we're here for criminal matters. We're going to go ahead and take care of that need. We're going to go ahead and file the report, and that's the.
But I'm not. Just to be clear, I'm not trespassing this building.
Excuse me?
I'm not
We're not
trespassing.
trespassing you at this point.
Okay.
So no, they
Okay.
don't want to pursue anything with trespassing. No.
Okay. Great. All right, guys. So it is getting late in the day. I want to get to this courthouse before we're going to make sure that security guard's held accountable. All right, guys. So we're just getting out of the city of Norfolk courthouse. We just spoke to the magistrate. The warrant has been issued and submitted. The warrant for Tremaine Newsom's arrest, the security officer from Allied Universal. I will say it's always Allied Universal. Always. Never fails for them to push you, assault you, violate your constitutional rights.
For them to do their job, for them to not take guff from a douche canoe like you that deserves a beatdown. He's a bootlicker and a snitch, big time. Yeah, absolutely. Calling the cops on these dudes all the time. I'm telling you, man, these guys are so gross. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys a couple other videos. I got this the new Fraudster News Network video. She was talking about it on my show with her on Saturday that she wanted to get rid of Cupcake. I like Cupcake. But she decided to get rid of Cupcake and replace her with Rod Serling. So let's see that and see how that's working out for her. It is going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. Let's see. Wait a minute.
We call
Hey, Nevin, rewind.
Good evening. This is the dimension of unbelievability. It is an area which we call the Fraudster Zone.
Okay, real quick, I just want to say, Nicody. So listen, literally, Long Island audit, like the security guard was trying to close the door to the building, and Long Island audit was blocking the door so the guy couldn't close it. So the guy just he didn't shove him. He moved him back so that he could close the door. That's literally what happened. That was the big, crazy, evil, horrible assault that he's going to get this guy arrested and fired over. Why do frauditors love ruining people's lives? This guy didn't want to deal with him the whole time. His boss is like, get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy. It's like, come on, man, you got to go. Just get out, please. And Long Island was like, no, you can't touch me. Until finally he leaves, but he's holding the door so they can't close it. So the guy pushes his hand off the door, and now he's got a warrant out for his arrest. He didn't even want to deal with that. How are the general public supposed to be educated that we have the right to film? They're being educated that they hate frauditors. That's the only thing that the general public is learning from frauditors is how much they hate them. How many people are going to have their lives ruined by frauditors before it starts coming back?
Today, I bring you to a scene of a motorcycle accident. A bad one, in that there is a woman screaming and crying. I am not going to show you any of that. A normal person, out of respect for the injured, would stand far back to ensure that they don't get in the way of help being rendered. But frauditors are never known to be normal people, and Harvey Freebird finds himself arrested. Then his sidekick, Good Citizen News, has a meltdown and encourages call flooding. So please enter with caution as I take you into the frauditor zone.
You know these cops want to say something to me real bad. Oh yeah, that thing's smashed up good, y'all. Y'all see it? Even the handlebars are all broken shit. See, there's another vehicle over here. So all I see is that motorcycle. I don't see any other vehicles involved. All right. A lot of broken plastic. That helmet looks like it's in bad shape. These guys were witnesses, it sounds like.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? I do have to say that because some people are like, wait a minute. Do you think that he actually got that guy arrested? Do you think he actually honestly, if he went up to the court and got a warrant for that, because at the end of the video, he said that he did get the warrant. But that does seem like the kind of thing that he would have filmed and he would have posted the footage. It does seem like a Long Island audit move to lie about something like that for sure. So no, I don't know that he got the guy from Allied Universal in trouble. But I do know that he's the kind of douchebag who's done it before. He has brought up charges on security guards before, so I wouldn't put it past him. Because people like him, Rogue Nation, Accountability for All, these are people who get off on making ruining other people's lives. They enjoy it. They think it's fun. Rogue thinks it's funny. It's like I don't know, like it's a sexual thing. So I don't know why they get off on making other people suffer. Douchebags, bags of douche, everywhere you go. They ain't got no soul. Evil scumbags, all the lot. Their brains are filled with gorilla snot. Their skulls are filled with gorilla snot. They call it a brain.
I'm a cop, y'all.
Not only that, but the more I think about it, how stupid would the judge or magistrate have to be to put a warrant out for someone's arrest based on that footage? Hey, look, here's footage of me blocking someone's door and them asking me to move and me refusing to do so and them moving me so they could shut the door. Put a warrant out for his arrest. So, yeah, the more I think about it, the more that it does seem like he pretty much probably lied. Yeah. Consider the source. Strange Lex 770. What's up? I think some people just want to watch the world burn. Yep. That's exactly right. And most of them are frauditors. What's up, Binary Tools? Butterbrain douche canoes. You know, like I said, I haven't I said last week, I invented a new conspiracy theory where I said that, a few years ago, the government started 3D printing brains and they wanted to see if they would work. So they started sneaking into people's houses at night and replacing their brain with a 3D printed brain. And that's where frauditors and sovereign citizens come from. Oh man, these people are terrible. Evil demonic entities from hell. Oh, frauditors.
I dropped the video about 4 hours ago, man. I don't think that the notification went out because it don't look like hardly nobody watched it.
We can hear that Harvey Freebird has absolutely no concern for the person that was injured. None at all. He's more concerned with messing with the officer that is there to assist the injured person and about people not viewing his previous video. As usual, he takes no accountability. There's no thought that maybe the video title or thumbnail just sucks, or maybe no one cares about his crap anymore. Nope, if it doesn't get the views he wants, it's YouTube's fault. Ugh.
That's another thing with these scumbag, evil, demonic auditors that they love to do is
I don't know. YouTube's weird.
and not care.
What's up, Gloria? So it looks like we got about 31 cops in here. There's a tow truck driver just showed up. I don't know why he's mean mugging me. He looks like he's having a bad day.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Plausible reliability. He pointed something out that I didn't think about. I was just trying to make a joke making fun of sovereign citizens and and frauditors without realizing that if I start spreading that rumor, then that's just going to make the targeted citizens think that they're right. See, the government is replacing our brains with 3D brains. Ah! Oh no, I forgot about that. They act like sociopaths. Yeah, that's why I like to say that most frauditors are in real life they're probably demonic entities from the pits of hell. They're evil satanic monsters. They're horrible. um Abby who? Abby Normal. 3D printed brains based over Abby Normal. Oh man. I love you guys. Oh man. Um Anyway, yeah, he's mad mugging me. Yeah, because you're sitting there filming this accident that you have nothing to do with, that has nothing to do with you. Why are you filming it? To take advantage of the victim? Use their suffering to make money on
Maybe
YouTube?
he's mean mugging him because he doesn't understand how anyone could just stand there at the side of an accident like that and not care about it. To just stand nearby to film it. Or maybe he's indeed having a bad day because he now has to tow a damaged motorcycle after a bad accident. But frauditors will never understand any of that. It's all about them, except when it becomes about accountability. Then it's all about everyone else.
So these cops don't want nothing to do with the camera guys now. That thug Caldwell, the one who arrested Bruce and Good Citizen, they suspended him, and now the cops don't want any beef with us over here. That guy with the glasses, he's the one I pulled the flip on last night. It was a great flip. In my opinion, it was one of my best. You guys have not seen it.
As we already know that frauditors are despicable people, let's take a look at this stupidity from another angle. I thought he's a journalist. He's at the site of an accident. Why is he not trying to find out what happened or if the person is okay? There's a story there. Why isn't he working on the story? But instead, he has no focus on the accident itself. His only focus is about him. This is not what a real journalist would do. How can we accept you as a journalist if you don't act like one? And I can't even say do better because I just don't see how he could do any better from the way he's acting right now.
Go find the 10-minute live stream I did last night. It's about halfway through the video. I got this guy good. I literally had him stuttering.
All right. Inside only. A flip is when you go up to a cop and you say, "Can I see your ID? Do you have any drugs or alcohol on you, sir? I saw you were driving pretty fast. Have you had anything to drink tonight?" That's a flip. They call it flipping the script. That's why I say I want to audit auditors, because I know their script well enough that I could flip their script on them. Walk up to them, "Hey, you're too close to me, buddy." And I could say, "Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?" "Hey, I'm out in public. I could stand where I want." "Hey, I'm just expressing my First Amendment right to film in public." You know? Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. With this microphone, I can do that. Wow. I like swimming with bow-legged women. I like swimming with bow-legged women. Um, um, yeah. LIA should see, all of these guys are becoming targets more and more. Like I say all the time, the general public isn't being educated about the right to film. The general public is being educated that there's all these scumbags out there that are filming people that need to get their asses beat. That's what they're learning.
Look at this. You're such a hero. Stopping that car. So I see a motorcycle, and I guess maybe that vehicle over there across the street was involved. Hey, you dropped your pocket. You dropped it. Behind you. Right there, you almost stepped on it. Your pocket. Your right pocket. Right behind your foot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You dropped it.
What I thought.
Your pocket.
Hey, sir. I already picked it up from the shop. Hey, sir.
You got it.
Can you get out of the median?
Can I get out of the meeting? What law is that?
Huh?
What law is that? Am I breaking a law?
We're standing in the middle of a median. It's a part of a highway, so you have to get on the sidewalk.
It's a public right of way. You see the telephone poles?
If there's a sidewalk provided, that's the transportation code. You have to be on the sidewalk.
There's no sidewalk provided, so I can be
That's
on the
right
side
there.
of the road. What about the middle of the road?
It's right there.
What's your name and badge number?
Okay. Then
Are you
you're
threatening me
under
with arrest?
Yeah.
Yay!
There's a sidewalk provided.
Not in the middle of the road.
All
No,
right.
yeah, you can't be in the middle of the road. You have to go to the sidewalk.
You see those light poles right here? That means it's public right of way.
Oh, turn this thing up.
Oh, there it is. X.
Here, you want to take that down? Yeah.
That at least had a happy ending. Now his sidekick, Good Citizen News, is going to have a complete meltdown. I now take you to that.
Galveston, Texas, by Galveston Police Department. Harvey Freebird has now been arrested by Geoffrey Gaynor of the Galveston Police Department. He is the union rep, union president for the Galveston Police Department, last I knew.
Good. You should get a raise.
Guys, we need help down here.
Guys,
it was Galveston Police Department. Galveston Police Department just arrested Harvey Freebird, guys.
Good.
For standing on the far side of the median right there. He was not in the road. He was standing just behind that pole right there on the opposite side of the road. Girl with the camera, Harvey Freebird has just been arrested. Harvey Freebird has just been arrested. Share, share, share. We need to get as many people out here as possible.
To throw eggs at him.
What? For not using a sidewalk, yes.
If we're going to just make shit up about why he got arrested, then I am going to say he got arrested for not having any heart and not having any decency.
No soul either.
They took him to jail. It was Geoffrey Gaynor who arrested him, put him in cuffs for standing there. He tried to tell him that he was, he tried to tell him that he dropped something, brought his attention.
No, he lied to the officer that the officer dropped his pocket. The foreigner was being stupid, not helpful.
Hey.
So, first of all, that goes way back to what I always say and what we always say about these guys, right? Like the false narrative building. And again, this is another reason why I say that their fans are absolutely morons. That their fans are just as dumb, if not dumber than they are. Because we watch the video and we see it. But their fans watch the same videos we're watching and they don't see it. He was trying to help the officer. He told him he's dropped something. And their fans, yeah, he was trying to be nice to the cop. When then all of a sudden he got arrested. What did he tell the cop? Hey, you dropped something. What'd I drop? You dropped your pocket. So funny. Oh boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got another super chat from Wave and Wing. What's up? Thank you for the $1.99. That gets your name once again added to the March raffle, and it entitles you to a Hezokuai Happy Dance. All right. Love it. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, he isn't free now. Oh man, these people are so bad. Unfree bird.
They don't get it.
I love you guys.
They got one of their lieutenants put on administrative leave, and they still don't get it. We're going to be out all night tonight, guys. They're just going to have to learn the hard way, I guess. Another arrest, more phone calls.
This is Galveston Island Transparency, who's also there, but he's just clueless as to what's going on.
Hey. You might not even make it to the jail. All right, guys. Hit the phones. Let them know these little bitches are out here arresting people for no reason. Guys, the arresting officer was Geoffrey Gaynor. It's G-E-O. Shit. I don't know how to spell it. Geoforey, I believe. Gainer, Gainer. He was the officer that took my equipment. He was the one that was last seen with my equipment when I was arrested by Caldwell for interference, which I still have yet to go to trial on. So we're gonna be out tonight, guys. If you can, please donate to Cash App or PayPal.
This live or not? Because
You know what? Let me ask you something for anyone. I know that some of my fans are Texas people. I thought Texas was really good for street justice. Like the California crew, I understand that they never get in trouble because in California, the only way you go to jail is like if you stab a cop in front of a cop with a cop watching. You know, if you steal stuff, they just let you go if it's under $3,000, and if you frauded people, they just let you go no matter what. But in Texas, I thought there was a lot of good old fashioned street justice. How come there's so many Texas frauditors and idiots walking around getting away with this crap? You'd think people would be knocking their blocks off by now. Ugh. Idiots.
Guys, if you want to drop it, drop it. If you want to,
that one's got one live. I'm reconnecting.
that's
I've
legal.
got another notification left.
I've only got like one more.
Okay.
It's my last notification, bro. Hold on, guys. We got to make a strategy for a second. I'm gonna mute for just a minute. Okay.
I'm going to skip past the remaining bitching, moaning, and e-begging. Instead, I take you to the police station where Harvey is now free after having been given a citation.
All right, we're going out here on.
You got that?
Yeah, I got it. I'm good. I'm going live. I'm still live. Have a good night.
Thanks for being a short little prick. He was being cool with me. He's like, dude, that ticket's gonna get squashed. That was he just told. I didn't get it recorded because I was on the phone with you guys.
No, hey, dude. Hey, it's better to have us. It's better to just get it out and let's go. We're gonna keep filming them, man.
They wrote me a ticket for standing in the street. I wasn't in the street.
I know. I got you on video, dude. I have it all on video from across the street, dude.
I live streamed.
I watched you get arrested, man. I immediately went live. You're the dude. Yeah. I'll tell you this, guys. We might not be very big channels out here, but we do got some power when it comes to the people. All right.
I love how they gloat and praise themselves after one of them gets arrested and is let go. Hey, douchebags, you didn't have any power to do anything. He was let go with a citation. It has nothing to do with you. Had you had any kind of power, you would have stopped him from being arrested in the first place. Dumbass. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It's now time to cool down from the frauditor zone. The link to the cooldown video is right above, and the link to my entire new cooldown channel is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it and hit the like button. Good night.
Yay, she took my advice and kept cupcake at the end. Yay. Let's see, who do we got here? We got Rick Middleton. Good to see you. I'm a very proud Army Desert Storm veteran, and it makes me sick to see these clowns use what I put my life on the line for as a way to make money. Yes. For those of you who are just joining, because I've been getting a lot of new subs lately. I said it earlier, but I'm going to say it again, and I'm probably going to say it every day from now on because it's something that I've been thinking about a lot. Gamer88, what's up? To me, the irony behind all of it is that the people who are actually acting like tyrants are the frauditors. Their whole goal in life, their whole philosophy is they are going to impose their will upon everyone else, and you have to just like it. Whether you like it or not, you just have to take it. And that's it. They walk into a building, they tell the people who work there what to do, and you better do it whether you like it or not. And if you're just a random person walking down the street, and you don't like being filmed, too bad. Take it. I'm going to film you whether you like it or not. They're the tyrants. They're imposing their will on other people. They're forcing their will on other people. They're the tyrants. They're the only ones acting like tyrants. Especially when it's the general public. When someone says, I don't want to be filmed, a random person on the street says, I don't want to be filmed, and you film them even more so because they asked not to be filmed, you are now imposing your will to film against their will. You're going against their will. That's when the line crosses. See, that's the thing that nobody's ever able to articulate to these guys, because they'll always say, what's wrong with filming? It's just the camera. And what you need to be able to articulate to them is that it's not about whether it's a camera or whether or not it hurts. It's that my will is to not be filmed. So you are now imposing your will against my will. And that's where your rights end and mine begin. Your right to film is not nearly as important as my right to have my own free will. They say my God-given right to film. How about my God-given right to free will? I would say that's more important because cameras didn't even exist back then. Oh, man. Yeah, these guys are scumbags. They're evil. They're horrible. Oh, somebody wants... Oh, wait, I have a request for News Now Voodoo. News Now Voodoo. He's here. Hey, Silvio, good to see you. Look at this. We're gonna have to stab News Now Voodoo because he's our stand-in for these scumbag frauditors. Let's see what he has to say about it. Hey, Voodoo, what do you think about the video we just watched?
I think he's a hero for getting arrested. His arrest means that he is a hero. He's a martyr for the cause. That's right. He's a martyr for freedom. Freedom to do what we want and for you to do what we tell you because we have cameras. He's fighting for our right to tell you what's up and you can kiss my stinky butt because what are you doing? No, stop stabbing me, ass. No. Taser the deny. No. I'm gonna call the cops. I didn't like you.
Anyway. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he's a regular patriot. What a tyrant. Yes, I am. If for those of you who don't know, he actually has a storyline now. And it all ties into the video that I made with him. Yes, Blackheart Knight is the one that I was talking about earlier that actually took my video of News Now Voodoo auditing a post office and made a video like the way we make videos making fun of frauditors, like as if News Now Voodoo was a real frauditor. It's great. I love the way he did it. For those of you who don't know, the storyline with this guy is that, okay, so you can't really see him from here, but I have another voodoo doll back there. That's my original one, and he's retired now. He just hangs out in the background holding my guitar. He's holding a toy guitar. You can't really tell. But anyway, he's retired. So then this guy took over. This is the new guy. This is number 6. And he took over. And ever since he took over, he's been a little jerk. It all started during one of my streams in the beginning. While I was playing my intro, his face was popping up on the screen like this, just like him trying to steal the camera. And then a few days later, the entire intro was him. He took over my show and took over the intro. And so now he's under house arrest. I put the bracelet on his ankle. I gave him an ankle bracelet, but he escaped and went and audited a stupid post office. And then I caught him and tased him and brought him back home. And now he's here and he's telling me, I know he's trying to audit something else, but I don't know what. I don't know when or where, but I know he's thinking about it. Look at him. Look at that look on his face. He knows. He knows. Look at him. He's giggling in the back of. Get out of here, you douche canoe. He's a bad boy. It's kind of like in the movie Gremlins, right? When Spike came up, he turned out to be way worse than the original Mogwai, Gizmo. Oh my goodness. The tattoo on his foot means that he's targeted. Yep. The targeted citizens, man, those guys are nuttier than a fruitcake sandwich. It's like, uh-oh, there's airplanes in the sky. They must be there because they're after me. There's cars driving past my house. They must be driving there because they're after me. It's not that far off either. The philosophy of the frauditors and the philosophy of these guys, except the problem is I think targeted citizens are literally just crazy people. Like they're just nuts. While most frauditors, I think, don't really believe in this at all. They just like the money and they don't actually care about anything. They definitely don't care about people. Frauditors do not have empathy at all. That's why I say that they're evil, soulless, demonic entities from hell, because they have no empathy, no respect, no anything, no caring about other human beings at all. All that matters to them is that they get people fired, they destroy people's lives, get people arrested. That's what makes them happy. And imposing their will upon other people. And I cannot stop harping on that enough, because the more I think about it when I watch their videos, the more it makes sense. Again, because that's the difference. Like I said, that's what people have to learn to articulate. When they say it's just a camera, it doesn't hurt. It's not about the camera. It's not about your right to film. It's about you don't have a right to do something to me against my will. You don't have a right to enforce your will upon me against my will. And that's what you're doing when you film me after I ask you to stop. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't watched this one yet, but I wanted to check it out with you guys because so far so good. I haven't seen a bad one yet. I want to see if it's any good. SMR Lab 777 has a new video out. Yes. What I'm actually thinking about doing is Chris Kelly, what HR was writing to emulate Chili, mugging for the camera. I'm telling you, he's horrible. Oh, 6 Illuminati confirmed. Oh no. No, Gremlins is like one of the best movies ever made. Seriously. Like Gremlins is so amazing. Even Gremlins 2, as horrible as it is awesome. I guess we're watching that. I pressed on the wrong button.
To get us at school. He's about to get schooled. And you guys know it. And you guys are going to get to watch.
No, come over here. Why are you grabbing me? Come over here. Sure.
Congratulations, sir. You've got yourself a boy, or it could be a girl. We can't tell because the penis is inverted, but congratulations.
Ha ha! Está mucho bien. Está mi niño. Este nombre shall be Chili. Nosotros no paramos.
It's depressing. It's a little sad. You know, people are texting me and calling me about you. Remember, if you a bucket of slime, when you pull your back out, you got slime all over your like Ghostbusters. So.
Okay, so you have a right to be rightfully indignant. The only thing 100% sure is that change is coming. It's 100%. There's no doubt. There's no diggity. There's no changing it. Change is coming. Change will arrive, whether you want it to happen or not. Change never, ever, ever stops. Look at that Bloomberg sticker! I felt it! Hates pigs more, and 2, if Jeff hates pigs more. How's that even a thing? How's that even possible? How's that a thing? How's that a thing? It's just crazy, you know what I mean? It's pretty nutty. Get your pig fingers off my trifold!
Order today and use the coupon code Lyle DeCastro is my brother, and you'll get 20% fucking off right now. 20%. And for 4 easy payments of 9 trifolds, you can get the fucking shipping for free. That's right, 20 fucking % off. Order today. Giving Chili thousands of dollars does not actually guarantee you'll have any part of this app or even receive it. This cannot be misconstrued as defamation. See DeCastro v. Peters, where trolling is issued legal. Any payments or donations can be made to Maxwell Troll Mafia, trolling on the purpose. Code Great White is a subsidiary of Chili Defames People Inc. None of these coupons will actually apply.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the one and only time that I will ever support anything from Josh Abrams, because that was funny.
What are you doing?
What did you put in? Where's Waldo? Oh, the room's spinning. Room spinning. Christy Roan. Lyle DeCastro, flat dirt. What's happening? Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. We don't stop. Chili, wake up. Where?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm muted. I've been talking. I hate it when that happens. It's live. That proves it's live and it's not pre-recorded. Sorry about that. Anyway, Dakota was talking about Shanduli Sunday. Let me tell you something. I am a huge anti-Shanduli Sunday person. I absolutely hate that SGV does that. For a long time, SGV was all the way at the bottom barrel of my list. He was at the bottom of the iceberg when I made my iceberg video because of Shanduli Sunday. Like, how bad can it be? And the fact that so many people, like you say, support him. You look at the chat when he's at the churches every Sunday and all of his fans that are egging him on. Do it. Talk Shanduli. So give him the treatment. Come on. And this is why, like, because, I get, like, whatever. It's not about, obviously, I don't literally think that frauditors are actually demonic entities from hell. But that's where I originally came up with that, was because these guys are auditing churches and they're like, it's gotten to that point where it's like, and their fans are like, yeah, you go give them a hard time. And it's like, come on. It started with Amagansett Press going to a freaking cemetery. And what was right, like way back at the beginning, he did a post office and like a cemetery and and cop watching. Those were the 3 things where this whole thing started, and now it's down to SGV doing churches Casey Camera Boy and Silence Boy literally doing just random people on the street. I mean, come on, guys. We are so, even if there was a legitimate purpose to it, it has gotten so far past that to where now it's just evil. It's just people who are horrible, rotten scumbags realizing that they could get paid to be rotten, horrible scumbags as their job. You can't film me because you're at work. This is my job. Well, then you're at work too. Rules for you, not for me. Good morning, Renfrew. Good to see you, Granger. Anyway, Regan Benson could be confused with a demon. Yes, indeed. Well, you know, the way some of these guys act, if there are real demons among us, maybe some of them are frauditors. I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, I wanted to check out this SMR Labs video. I accidentally clicked on the other one I was going to show later. Hey, what's up? So let's see, because SMR Labs is usually pretty funny. Let's see what he's got going right now. This year's been open season on frauditor arrests. Yeah, yeah. A harpy demon, yes. I would definitely say that, like I said, if any of these guys actually are literally demons, Regan Benson would be one of them. And Bay Area, and Long Island Audit, and all of them.
They are demonic entities from the pits of hell. And they have special magic words that they say to cast their evil spells. What do they say? What do the frauditor demons say? What are their magic words to raise the power of Hades and to summon the forces of evil? There is no expectation of privacy in public.
Hey good people, welcome back to the channel. This is Jake with SMR Labs, and we appreciate you being here. We've got an ex-convict frauditor here who thinks he's a lawyer, frauditing a correctional facility that he used to be a resident of. Ha. Unfortunately, there's no arrest in this video, but it's still a satisfying video for all of us frauditor haters out there, just due to the no-nonsense cop immediately removing him from the building. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Here we go.
A location that I've enjoyed their hospitality, and we're going to check to see if they're going to respect our rights to record. I can tell you that this is a old federal prison that was converted, from what I've been told when I was in there. And there's a lot of steel. It was really cold when I was there, a long time ago, decades ago. So you used to be able to smoke cigarettes. They used to give you a pack of cigarettes, or a roll your own pack one a week for free. Yeah, they don't do that anymore, I don't think. So I didn't see any signs. I checked for signs. None on this side anyways. This is a visitor parking lot right here. I didn't park there, obviously. Park down over here, so I don't want to get seen. that's the airport over there. And right across the street is the jail. So we're going to stay here for a couple minutes and see how things go. Walk around. Being in an institution like this, I think you can appreciate my desire to come back here and just do an audit on this place. I got beat up, of course. I was one out of two white guys on my tier. But it taught me a lesson. I didn't want to go back. I don't think I should have been in there. I was in there for, at the time, marijuana and stuff like that. And I am a proponent of medical marijuana. I am an advocate. I've been very outspoken about that. My personal life, I've been very outspoken. I've actually come back to these jails and prisons in Connecticut and New York and those places and shared my story to let them know that it's not the end. It may just be the beginning of a new start. Start your life over anytime you want, and you can start your day over anytime you want. All right, so we're just going to walk around. I don't see any signs. We're going to get some pictures of some signage here. But, like, it'll say that this is restricted. That's the perimeter right there, but nothing else. So, again, this is the visitors parking lot over here. And we are walking up almost as if we were a visitor to visit an inmate. We may not be visiting day, visiting time. I don't know. I'm not on the visitor list. But there's no reason why we can't do an audit and check out and hold our people accountable for, in this area, it is Glick versus Cunniffe. People in other areas, it might be something else, Turner versus Driver. Or, make sure you know your laws, obviously, and making sure that I'm on public property or an area that is accessible to the public. But you can see the concerns. There's people who are doing this for the wrong reason, but it does not violate our rights to do it for the right reasons. And I guarantee you there's a lot of people in here for bullshit charges. Taxpayers are actually making money off of institutions now, whereas before it used to cost taxpayer dollars, and now it's more of a profit center. It's a business in some cases. But putting people in places like this obviously doesn't give you an answer. I just heard somebody yell, "Stop recording." Let's see where that came from. So somebody's yelling at me in a microphone scenario to stop recording. And I just want to see why he's going to say that, because I'm not going to stop recording until I am confronted. Good afternoon, sir. I just want to share something with you. Sorry about that. Craig D. Apple, Sr. I beat him for president of the class, freshman class in high school at RCS. Now he is running the area. He's the top sheriff in charge. A couple of years ago, there was some issues with integrity. We're not sure about that. So we're just going to keep walking around. Craig Apple, I beat his ass for president of the class in high school, RCS. He was pissed, thought he was Mr. Popular. It's another area with a warning sign. And this one says police dogs. So, we're engaging people for victimless crimes. holding him in prisons with dogs and wires and threat of death and violence. For what reason, folks? 80% recidivism rate. 80%. I don't know, but still 80%. That means 8 out of 10 people come back. So obviously the system doesn't work. The system itself is defunct and default. And here's an officer. Let's see if he's going to make contact. No, he's walking the other way. Somebody said stop recording, but they don't want to show their faces. I don't know where they are, but they definitely verbalized to stop recording. So we're going to go into public entrance. It's warm here. Some pictures. I just want to show you visitors area. And I just want to check one more time here. No smoking. There are no signs in here to say no recording. Okay? So the signage is respecting the First Amendment. Let's see if the staff does. We want to make sure we stay in public areas, obviously. Any areas that are restricted, we don't want to go into.
Excuse me, you're gonna have to turn around and walk out.
Good morning, officer. Whoa, 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 don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't touch me unless you're going to arrest me. You can ask me nicely, you don't touch me. What's the matter with you? I'm an attorney. Are you insane?
Get off the property.
You gotta ask me. You don't talk to me like that. You're
camera. There's no.
Look at the aggro. Look how you're treating a public, an innocent person. An innocent person. Get out. Why?
Because
this
you're
is
not
a public
allowed
area.
No, it's not.
It's public. It says public. There's nothing that says no recording.
No. Let's go.
There's nothing that says
the property.
Are you going to arrest me for this?
Yes, actually.
Okay, so you're going to arrest me for coming into a Glick versus Cunniff. Glick versus. I suggest you look it up before you continue, sir.
Let's go.
I suggest you look it up.
I need you to leave the property.
What's your name and badge number?
See my badge number right there.
No, you got to verbalize. That's what you're different next to a judge.
Let's go.
You're different next to a judge. I guarantee you. What's your name and badge number?
You're going to leave the property.
Everybody, name and badge numbers, please.
Off the property.
I'm a former police officer.
I don't care who you are.
I
Off
volunteered
the
in Colony Police Department, and you guys are acting like thugs.
You're not supposed to be filming on our property.
You can
Get
ask
out.
me. You're physical. Please calm down.
Don't come in here looking for a confrontation because you're going to find one. Get out. Get out.
I'm going to find one. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Let me call state police.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's call Colony Police, please. I know some people there.
That's fine. Police. You say it from outside. Let's go.
Yeah. Goddamn fucking tyrant. See these guys? There's 4 guys right here acting all physical because I'm not one of their fucking inmates. They can't do shit to me. And now we're going to call fucking Colony Police Department and teach them about the law.
Call the Colony Police Department from the other side of the property. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll be back. What's your name and badge number, sir?
You see it right there.
Take care of yourself. You're supposed to verbalize it.
Take care of yourself.
For the actual judge.
No problem.
Okay? Okay, so there's an officer who did not identify himself.
Take care of yourself.
And he's physically
Get off
Colony
the
Police
property.
Department. Hello, Colony Police Department. I'm being assaulted and harassed by 4 people from a jail.
Get off the property.
I'm an innocent person. I haven't done anything wrong. Albany County Jail. Yes, I am, sir. And I haven't done anything wrong. But I have a gentleman who actually physically touched me to get me to move. And then 4 guys are following me now out like idiots, like thugs, like tyrants. I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah. No, a guest. No, I'm a visitor. Yeah, I just came to visit. There's staff following me out right now. Yeah, I didn't do it. He literally just walked right up to me, yelled at me, and grabbed me. Didn't even ask me nicely to come out. I got it all on film, sir. This is gonna go to the Attorney General. No, I didn't, sir. I did nothing. He didn't want me to film. I was recording. Yeah, I was recording the signage because I volunteered with the Colony Police Department, just so you know, for many years. My name is Tyrone, and I went to like all the schools with you guys and did all the speaking engagements. Yeah. Can you send an officer out, please, right away, please? Okay, you do. Okay, because I'm afraid right now. I'm scared. There's 4 guys following me, and he already physically touched me, and they won't identify themselves. Otherwise,
I didn't realize I left the voice on. Oops. There is no expectation of privacy in public.
Anyway, these douchebags love to cry about being assaulted. You know what? I didn't even think about it, but I guess that's the theme for today's show is guys who cry assault when you touch them like this. Ah, he assaulted me. He
Assaulted me. He touched me like this. Ah! Wait, he touched. Even worse. Even worse. Watch this. Watch. Ready? Watch. Ah! He touched my camera. I'm gonna sue the city, the cops, the mayor, the governor, the judge, the lawyers, the paddles for my douche canoe. Everybody's getting sued. I'm gonna call Chili and have him write me up a lawsuit, and I'm gonna teach. All right, goodbye.
See, he's getting smart. He left before I beat the crap out of him and tased him. Yeah, FAFO, telling you. No, the frauditors are crying because they got assaulted. See, the guy went like this, and the frauditor. We just got done watching a Long Island audit video where he was crying because someone assaulted him because he was blocking the door, and the dude just pushed him back so he could close the door. So today we've been watching videos of frauditors crying, saying they're being assaulted and calling the cops, like you did in the famous one where you spun around and cried like a baby. Yeah, frauditors love to cry and to act like tyrants and to enforce their will upon other people. Um, yeah, so you know all about that. I mean, you are a demon. You are evil. You have no soul. Um, and you get sexual pleasure from making other people suffer. And you love being a tyrant and pushing your will against other people. Um, you know, um, some people have like free will, but you take away their free will, right? Because they may decide that they don't want to be filmed. So now you're working against their will when you film them, right? So you're the tyrant. So you guys are evil, heartless, soulless tyrants from the depths of hell that love to make other people suffer. And no, we're not crying. We're watching frauditors cry because they're saying they're being assaulted when they barely get touched.
with a smug, stupid fucking grin because he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Look at him. Look at. I got this all on film, sir. He's a fucking tyrant.
As long as you're off the property, you say whatever you
And
want.
he's throwing me off the property, which is illegal. He's committed an illegal act.
Take care.
Unlawful order right here. And I have had many sergeants, lieutenants on the stand, you fucking punk tyrant.
Take care of yourself.
Houston V. Hill, fucking asshole.
Okay. We'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Oh, you better hope so, buddy.
Stay off the property.
Right in fucking court.
You've been warned.
I'm an attorney, you idiot.
Stay off the property.
You punk.
Take care.
Please come out. Please come out.
Are you threatening me?
If I was threatening, you'd know it, punk. You're an idiot, you punk. I'm not one of your inmates. You just violated my civil rights. Sir, please come help me. I'm at the Albany County Jail. I'm standing in front of the sign. Yeah, right in front of the Albany County Correctional Facility sign. Hey, hold on. Please come back. Hey, come back.
Yeah, keep walking.
I want an arrest affidavit. I want charges pressed against that officer. Or he's not an officer. I don't know what he is. Hey, they're going to arrest you, buddy.
Well, we know what you are. You're a douche canoe.
Fucking punk.
You're the punk. You decided to become a frauditor with your life.
I know, but he just assaulted me, sir. But he didn't assault me. I'm sorry. He committed battery. I'm sorry. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I will. I apologize. I will. I'm so upset right now. You have no idea. Eddie, E-D-D-Y. Connecticut. Correct. I volunteered in the past, so let me be very clear, in the past with the Colony Police Department, and I was hired as an Albany police officer. And I wanted to come back and do, and I did Hospitality House, I've done police departments, and I wanted to do a thing about my life. And I'm video recording it. And I've been in here, I've spoken to these inmates. I've spoken to inmates in Connecticut. I've spoken to inmates all over the Eastern Coast. You know, this is what I do. And he didn't say anything to me nicely. He just yelled, grabbed my arm, and started to push me. And I got it on video.
Good.
All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. For the next 5 or 6 minutes, he continues babbling on to the police about absolutely nothing. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you soon.
All right, SMR Lab 777. I like SMR Labs a lot. His videos are usually very funny. That one, I don't have a problem with the video at all. But Radius Haddis, what's up? Radius Hadius. Radius Hadius. For you, the officer's body cam footage from that stop. Unclean hands. No, but I think I'm actually going to email SMR Labs probably as soon as this is over. So soon. Because I'd like to talk to him. Maybe I'll invite him to be a guest on my show, on the Saturday show. Yeah, there you go. That'd be a pretty cool coup. The first one to have him on as a guest. But the thing is that video, like, I don't think there was enough commentary that if whoever the frauditor was decided to put a copyright strike against them, it might stick, is what I'm saying. Yes, unclean. See, before I even said it. Yep. So, so far his videos have all been pretty great, but that one was just playing the frauditor's video, and that could bite him in the ass. So I definitely want to. Yeah, his channel definitely could use a boost, but also I'd like to talk to him about that too. It's like, dude, you might be doing okay so far, but I'm telling you, man, the copyright strike against the video with no commentary is gonna stick. No doubt about it. But anyway, that's pretty much where I wanted to leave it for the day. We've been here for almost 3 hours, so I think it's about time to go. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't already, check out SMR Lab 777. Some of his videos are hilarious, especially the voiceover ones with DMA and Regan and all of them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me once again. Don't forget the raffle. You could win a voodoo doll. You could win a set of my cards. Great stuff, great stuff, great stuff. I love you guys. I'm trying to. There we go. Love you guys very much. And thank you for joining me. And as always, yeah. Oh no, who is this moron? That's my Elvis gnome. And my name's Hezokuai. Unless you're talking about this moron. This guy's name is News Now Voodoo. And he's a frauditor. Ugh. The Elvis gnome and him don't get along at all. They fight at night when I'm sleeping. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh.